Hi there and welcome back. In this lecture, we will learn how to create a submit function that is triggered when a form is submitted. So we will type const handle submit is equal to a sync function takes an event e as a parameter. Then first, the function prevents the default action of the event using e.prevent default, which stops the page from reloading when the form is submitted. Next, we will create a new form data object using the form element that was submitted. So we will type const data is equal to new form data. This object contains key value representing the form data. And this form is just a form element from our HTML. So it adds some HTML to chat container using the chat stripe function, which has user chat stripe and bot chat stripe. So we will start with user chat stripe by writing here chat container dot inner HTML plus equal to chat stripe, which takes in a boolean value and it will be false. Then we will add a prompt message from the form data because it's not the AI but us. So we will type data.getPrompt. The inner HTML property is used to add this HTML to the chat container. And finally, the form is reset to clear the input field using form.reset. We are finished from the user chat stripe code, and now we are ready to start writing the bot chat stripe code. So first we will generate unique ID using the generate unique ID function. So we will type const unique ID is equal to generate unique ID. Chat container dot inner HTML plus equal to chat stripe, but this time the parameter will be true because the AI is typing. Then the second parameter will be an empty string with one space because it's going to fill it up when we loading the actual message here in loader function. And the last parameter, it will be unique ID. Finally, the chat container is scrolled to the bottom using chat container dot scroll top equal to chat container dot scroll height. This line of code to show the latest message. Now we will write in code to get the HTML element with the unique identifier. So we will type const message dev is equal to document dot get element by ID and passing in unique ID. And now we'll call loader function with message dev. This message dev HTML element as the argument. And this function display a loading animation to indicate that the bot is processing the user's input. We will write now code to listen for user's input on a form and call the function to handle that input when the form is submitted or user hit enter. This code sets up two event listeners on the form element. So let's type form.add event listener. This listener is triggered when the form is submitted. So type submit and it calls handle submit function. The second listener is triggered when a key is pressed, key up, while the form element has focus. And it checks if the key code is 13, which corresponds the inner key. If it is, it calls the handle submit function with the event object e as an argument. Now let's check what we have. If you reload your page and go to Ask Codex here, then type hi, then press enter, you will see that we have hi and our AI is actually thinking and adding dots. Perfect. We are ready now to build our backend application to use AI's ChatGPT API. We learned how to use Node.js server application that uses the Express framework to create a web server and more. So we will cover it in the following section. Thank you so much.